not much to say until it does, I'm afraid. I'm trying to pace my banter because of how long this tournament's going to go on and the fact that I'm going to be solo. If you just tuned in, you're wondering where Warclown is actually. Warclown couldn't make it. He had some problems with the flights, and so there's no Warclown. So I had loads of banter prepared to talk to Warclown, get his opinions on a lot of stuff. But anyway, we're getting into the game, and here we go. We have HGH versus Team Bang. So let's check out, see what's happening. Oh, looks like 4 up, second mid straight away, and Maxak going up the mid. And here they are creeping. Are they going to go for an opponent's rush, or what are they doing? They're taking a little bit slower here, as we have Skitten just waiting behind a little bit there. Zende and Pipe pushing in aggressively here, jumping across CPL. The CTs know what's up now, so they're going to start rotating. They see so many enemy players. They hear all the footsteps, the grenades coming, flying in. Are they going to double back, actually? There's 2 players doubling back around to Banana, but the bomb is remaining over at Apartments. This could be a great little fake if it actually works out. And here they go, pushing up Banana, as we're on Zende still. Let's see what's actually going on still. Okay, they're being very, very slow. Oh, they're actually doubling back again. This really confusing the CTs. They have to really make sure that they're very careful about what they're doing. And they're skipping with a pick onto that player in Big Pit. And now the CTs know for sure. They've seen the bomb. They've seen the players. They know exactly what is going to happen. They're all rotating quickly. The terrorists don't have much time to get that bomb down and get that defensive setup. And there's a great throw there over the truck from Exen as he tries to get that bomb to his teammate. But alas, his teammate gets gunned down just before he's able to do anything. And a nice little long-range shot from Flo there. As Curtis 4 Dream is trying to battle with another terrorist there. Zende finally get taken down. That's a nice round. That's a lot more to talk about in a round like that than in a round like in some of the rounds we had in the previous game. We saw a really nice couple, 2 fakes there, really nice stuff. But unfortunately for HGH, Team Bang actually they managed to just keep their cool and managed to just keep those 2 players on A for the longest time, even though it looked quite a lot like it was going to be B. And they kept their stuff together and they managed to make it happen. We've got Zende pushing up quite far here with his teammate onto left to mid. There's the player on TPL there. It's just going to try and do the trade. He manages to pick it up, and Skitten now aggressively pushing, picks up the Famis. He has the bomb as well. His teammates, 2 of them in Apartments, as he falls back to find them to join up. They're all going to run together there as he tosses aside a flash. And here are the 2 players coming in to try and stop the takedown of this site, but it's not going to happen. Exen planting for Apartments. Skitten there. He's going to be able to defend from Apartments, no problem at all. As the CTs come around the corner. Who is going to be the one to get the pick on them? Here comes Kuva around the corner. 1 player darting in and out of that truck at Big Pit. The other one at Apartments, and he goes down Skitten, but Pyth there with the Deagle is going to finish it off, and Kuva gets taken down. Great little round from the terrorists there, really nice stuff. As they make their way in this one to tie things up, forcing the save from Team Bang there. And looking at the overview again, bomb getting dropped down, that indicates that they're going to play a little bit slower. And they're not going to go for a straight up rush, but just see if they can get any picks. We've got Pipe on Apartment side here. Just checking things out, seeing what the situation is. Got a player creeping around the bedroom area, above those stairs, where Python's staring. Is he going to push up? They're still just spread out, waiting for picks. It's a nice little slow play so far. Nothing has been given yet. Zende and his teammate pushing up mid there. Just together, trying to cover each angle for each other. Zende coming around. They're really making a lot of ground here into the CT spawn even. Zende playing aggressively, manages to take down Curtis 4 Dream. And that is going to be huge now, because Zende's going to be really able to cut off any players, any attempt from Kuva and Flo to come around. And now it's just Kuva and Flo. You can see them running for their lives. Zende not going to have a problem over on that side of the map. But Pyth and Mazaki are going to be the ones that make contact. Mazaki here on mid manages to find a player. 2 players no less. And he falls back a bit. No reason to be too aggressive here. the CTs have to push up so much further. They have to get the defuse, and Pipe and Zen, they're going to clean up, and that's another round for the Ts. So, of course, still the awesome buy situation for the terrorists, but the counter terrorists is still pretty low, as we can see on the scoreboard there. So they're opting to do that save, and once more, I guess they really want to make sure they have at least an AWP for mid or banana. See how they end up deciding to play it. But it looks like Matsuki going to throw that grenade, that HE right up, and they're pushing 3 up second mid as well. And we can see, oh, Exum just going straight in there. I'm going to fall back a bit as well. Exum pushing through a little bit on those angles. They really want to take this site down, and here they come through to quad. The CT's falling back a bit. There's quite a few. They haven't gone down yet. There's still 5 of them alive, but they've only got pistols to work with. Pipe's going to take down one. Cuba goes down as well. Exum going to take down Paviolo there and move his way onto Graveyard, and that is the takedown of this site. They just have yet to make the plant and the post-plant setup for that defense, but there's just one CT left. It is Flo, and he's only got the PT-1000. He's not going to be having the time of his life, but he's only got a pistol, so might as well try. If he can get a kill, pick up an AK, save, that would be a great result. Let's see what he manages to do though. Nope, not quite. Skitten gets it. Three to 2 the score right now. And so far, it's looking really good for HGH. They're having a great time, but it's only 4 rounds into this one, so it's very hard to make any calls. But there's 5 M4A1s bought for the CTs there for Team Bang. So let's hope, for their sake, that they are able to actually use these, and they're not actually going to just waste their buy round away that they've worked so hard for. They've given rounds away for. And again, we see this flow setup across the map, really good split across the map for HGH as they try to get a pick, as they try to find some weakness, some hole in the defense of Team Bang. And there Zender finds it. Zender finds it with a pick onto one of the players at B, forcing that rotation from Curtis 4Dream because of that weakness. And now that's going to be this pressure that they're going to experience. But here we have Pife pushing through the apartments. Oh, Paviolo going to catch one, and Exum going to get the trade at least. So still a great situation for HGH here as they push onto the bomb site rapidly now, as they just flood in, and that's the bomb going to go down for apartments. And let's see if we can find ourselves a CT. There is Flo around library. Flo and Curtis 4Dream don't like their chances 4v2 coming from that side, and I have to say that it's a smart choice indeed. Why to throw the weapons away? If they throw these weapons away, they're going to be on a save next round if we check their money out. And I mean, what's the point? Their risk to win this round is so high. They're so rarely going to be able to win this one and take it down and clutch it away. So it's better just to have those 2 M4s and and they can save with the rest of their teammates and then make a rush together. Maybe with the pistol goes in front, who knows? But they can at least do something. They've actually got some strong options with 2 M4s and 3 pistols. So let's see how they play this. It's going to be very interesting to see if they want to stack, or if they want to play aggressively, or if they want to do what. But there is even a drop, and that's 3 M4s now for the CTs, or even 4 M4s now for the CTs. I didn't think that they were that rich actually, but apparently they can just about afford it. And with some drops and so on. 3 Ts pushing up the mids. Pies aggressive up second mids. There is Curtis 4Dream with the smoke to delay with the flash to disincentivize any aggressive play. Mazuki and Skitten pushing this banana right now, but not able to find anything just yet. Spamming away. Again, the bomb dropped in a defensive position, so if they rotate from one side or the other, they can pick it up. And there is the pushing coming in from Pipe and Zender. As they jump across, and there they find one, and Zender going to be able to make a trade there. So it's 1-4-1. And Zender pushing into the CT spawn to make the lives of Team Bang very uncomfortable indeed. They don't know exactly where the terrorists are. If they can be flanked at any place, and that's going to be very stressful for them to deal with there. So here we are, Zender finding his way onto Banana. If he can synchronize well with his teammates on the other side, this could be very devastating for the CTs defending. There, oh, great pick from Zen there. Long range headshot onto Kuba as Flo takes down Mazaki. And now there's just one left around 3 boxes area as Zende and his teammates just come down hard onto him. 3 versus 1. He stood no chance at all. P2 and Artie are very far away. We switch on to P2. He's waiting to go in at the same time as Artie, I suppose. Powered low, P2. Just chilling at the CT spawn. Is he going to go for exit kills here? Looks like that's the case. They're going to shut down both exits to make sure that all the T's die at least. And here they come. Here he goes, spamming away. There is the spray. He gets one, but that's all he's good for. And Artie's going to survive. P2, he will not. And I really felt like he could have gotten at least 2 there, but unfortunately only the economic damage of just taking out. 5-1 scoreline. This is looking rather one-sided as well so far. So far, HGH been having wonderful success with these slow pick rounds. They've been doing really well the positioning, outskilling their opponents, and just creating these horrible situations, stressful situations for Team Bang to deal with, where they're just unable to find the right defensive capabilities to cover everything, and that insecurity just breeds this indecisiveness that just makes it easier for HGH to just come in hard on one area and just totally devastate it and take things under control for themselves. Skitten here, throwing the HEs through the window there of that balcony area. As they're playing it slow still. They did get 1 pick, but still they play it slow, making those CTs nervous, making them try to overcompensate. Pipe, excellent, pushing in slowly. Zender might come into contact very soon. As we switch into Zender, you can see that what he's going to come into contact to is a smoke. And still they're playing slow. They've got so much time and they know it. Zender just still chilling at the smoke. Looks like Banana's going to be the place that they want to make their move on to, but of course, got to wait for the smoke first, because running through that smoke is very hard. Here comes Zender with the smoke of his own, and a flash. That's got to be the cue to go for it, and here they go into the site. 1 player around 3 boxes. Can they find him? It's just blind Zender there, and there is 1 kill from Flo and Kuba with a crossfire, but Python's getting there with a cleanup, and quickly approaching is 1 CT there. It's Curtis Fourdream. His friend is too far away to wait, but is he going to wait? No, it doesn't look like it just yet. They're still waiting. There he gets flashed a bit. They come around in from the back. There he's spots 1 in the distance and 1 in the 3 boxes as well. He's going to pick off the 3 boxes guy. And this is pretty huge now as he jumps onto the cogs. They're going to know that no one else is in the site. And Skitten is going to be able to pull it off and Pipe now. Oh, he misses the flick orb shot, but still, there's no way P2 can get the defuse here. He should just go for the kills, and he does, but doesn't get the... Oh, he does get the AWP, so that's nice. But Pipe will pick that one up for his teammate Skitten. 6-2 now is the score. Right then, so far it's been pretty straightforward for HGH. They just, I mean, I had this little prediction just from seeing them last week and seeing some of the form that they had to offer. It's very nice, and it's the same players as well. I think Mazaki was not there last week, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but right now we have a partial buy from the CTs. We've got FAMAS, 3 FAMAS and 2 M4A1s. So Pipe here, chilling at the mid as his teammates push aggressively in. As we see Mazaki going for apartments. Excellent. Getting that bomb. They know where they want to take it now, so he picks it up. Of course, if you're wondering why they dropped the bomb and so on, it's because they are scared if they're carrying the bomb and get taken down in a aggressive position. It's dropping it somewhere, making it really easy for the CTs to just rotate around to it and just make a defensive setup. So it's better to just keep it in a location that's halfway between both both decisions. The decision for A and the decision for B, and here they are pushing up Exum and his teammate Pyth on the quad area. The one grenade, that's a nifty little grenade there, taking down one, making their lives a bit simpler. But P2 is going to come through with 1 and 2, and Pyth's going to have to neutralize him as Kuva and Flo are now pushing back onto Pyth. Run Pyth, you got to hit an AWP shot, and he does around the corner. That bullet almost bended around that corner as Pyth has the opportunity to plant. Now he's going to go for the site plant. It looks like it. Oh my god, he's got back to the CT, and there's that kill from Kuva straight to the face with that M4. And the CTs pick one up, and that was a really good round from the terrorists, but luckily, fortunately, and well played from the CTs to pull that one off. Taking it to a 6-3 scoreline, and so far it's looking pretty good for them if they can just keep this going right now. But still, I mean, overall, so far, it seems like HGH have been outskilling them. And HGH have shown some pretty advanced stuff. But it looks like Team Bang do have some skills of their own to offer. As we check the overlays to see what the intentions are. Skidden, Exum, Zender on the mid and second mid side, pushing heavily up there. Exum's going crazy right now. Exum is just so far up and by himself, and Curtis Fordring will take him down, and that's going to be a huge blow to the aggression of the terrorists now. Zender does at least pick up P2, but here is Curtis Fordring once again coming in, and he's surely going to be able to get some more defensive damage. He does do some spam, but whether it connected or not is another case. As he holds back now on the CT connector. Here the players come. He's been so careful there around the corner, spamming that FAMAS. Oh no, he couldn't even get one. Oh, so bad for Curtis Fordring there. As now it's down to Flo and his teammate Kuva to come around for the rotations. They got to know that it's A right now, and Zender just making a miserable situation for his opponent. And Flo taking down one, but he's still got 2 more to contend with. And an AWPer who is sitting very long range, and there he gets shot through the wall there by that AWP bullet, as it puts him down to 74 points of health, and Flo's got to be feeling scared right now. He knows that he's contending with an AWP, and he knows he's long range. And so his brain is rightly telling him, hey, you know, saving would be a good idea right now, and that's exactly what he goes for. And there is the bomb going off. Terrorists do win that one. It's 7-2 now. As we keep going in this. Again, it's beginning to look like another one-sided game. Not quite as one-sided as the previous one, but HGH are at least showing some high-level stuff so far. Not as high level as NIP, for example, but well, actually, speaking of NIP, if you guys missed NIP playing today, they're of course playing at Tech Labs, they're playing against Navi earlier, so that's something not to be missed. As we have the overview telling us, it looks like an apartment/A push. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, it's looking very much like that right now, as they make their way across. And Zender might be the man to watch here. Does he want to get his hands dirty? There comes the smoke. There comes the flash. And here he comes around the corner, looking for a kill, looking for something. Will he find it? Those nice little stack there. The 2 CT players. Zender just spins around, gunning them all down. Oh, it's so depressing. Just a pile of bodies left in the wake of HGH as they go for this plant. But they've got to be careful. The 2 CTs still remaining here. Kuva, the last one standing with that pistol. He might be able to get a pick, or maybe even a sneaky defuse. I've seen that happen before. Oh no, going a bit too preemptively there. Not making the most of that opportunity. That's unfortunate in the extreme for Kuva. Okay, so very nice situation money-wise for the T's. The CTs seem to be wanting to save once more, and it looks like they definitely need to do so if they want to buy up properly. So let's see how they play this pistol. So they're going to go for anything crazy. Curtis Fordring looks like he's going crazy. He's peeking his head around there. And as we go on to Kuva, can Kuva make good of the pistol? Can he get some there as he spams away onto Mazuki. Mazuki not going to be in any kind of problem whatsoever. Really easy stuff for him now as he pushes down CPO. He's going to find one close range, and look at the reactions on Mazuki. Great stuff there from Mazuki of HGH. I'm not sure what HGH stands for actually, thinking about it. And of course the classical double back onto B. If you're not sure, just double back it all the way to B when you know that they're really stretched out, stretched thin, and it stretched as thin as one person, RT. Then the doubling back and playing with the time like that is very difficult to deal with. And he's only got a pistol, couldn't even find a rifle anywhere. RT going for the exit frags, and I can't blame him. I mean, he's only got a pistol, so let's see if he can make it happen. If he can pick up an AK or something, that'd be a wonderful result for the guy and his team. Oh god, he's looking at me. This happened so many times today. Just these people looking the wrong way. What's going on? 9-3 now. Has he scored a line? 9-3. As the terrorists sit in the most comfortable positions. Look at their money building up. They could set up quite the amount of trust funds. Just checking out the stats. Wow, 14-3 on Pyth. 14-3. Let's watch Pyth then. If he's so good at not dying. Let's switch all the way onto him. Okay, well he does have an AWP out, so it might not be the most interesting thing in the world right now. But then they're pushing aggressively up, Mazuki and Skitten as well on the other side of the map. That's really going to be confusing for the CTs. Because they don't know, they just don't know exactly where the enemies will commit, how many are going to be coming for around these corners, and how many people they need to deal with that. They just don't know. So that's really the ever-present issue for them. And here we go right now. Aggressive moves. Mazuki on quad, spots one, spams a couple shots, not going to find anything though. And he's keeping at it though, just with the taps, the tapper technique of shooting that AK, which is my favorite way as well. With a little rail gun. Mazuki's still unable to find anything though, and so that's quite worrying to see. Mazuki pushes through the smoke, gets flashed. Again, we move on to Skitten. So okay, here we go. They're pushing in right now. Exum is the man. Skitten as well. Exum gets the pick. Got another one as well. Pyth coming in with the AWP. The bomb is going down now. Beep. And that's it. Planted. Get the after plant setup now. The post plant setup, and that's going to be now a huge effort for Dream and his teammates to deal with. P2. So here they go. Straight through church, no funny business, doesn't want to mess around. Now he's pushing in, he gets the AWP, Pyth goes down, 3 boxes, he spots the man, and the man goes down. And that is a great retake for the CTs. How do they pull that one off? I will never know, but they did it anyway. And the bomb has been defused and many lives have been saved. And that's a round for the CTs. They're actually making something happen. Here we go. I thought it was just going to be a one-man show, or rather a one-team show again, as was the last match. But that's not the case, it seems. So let's check out what's going on. Typical setup here. Maybe they want to go aggressive. Actually hanging back quite far on A, really far. You can see the line here. It's like a line of defense. And still, it's a slow play from the terrorists as they throw out another smoke even. There's so much time to play with, and that they really aren't stressing about it at all. And so far, it's really been working for them. Whether it's that the impatience of Team Bang is too weak, or I don't know what it is, but so far these kinds of plays have been working out for them. It's always Pyth that ends up pushing his way up mid, and there he's going to find one in the corner, maybe, but that flash just pushing him away just in time to get him off that angle, and fortunately for him, he does not manage to sustain any damage at least, but still, that could have been a kill. Pyth, still the AWPer, the man of the hour. Here they go. This is what they do. Mazuki in with one. Pyth going to get the ivory angle, the ivory angle there with the AWP. And there is the single player even in there. Oh, and he misses. Crucial shot missed. And Pipe is going to be very weak now after that dink from that pistol as well. 14 points of health. The bomb is going down. Flo and Kuva, it's down to them as they descend upon the site together. Brothers in arms. Flo and Kuva. Pushing in. Pushing in. The time is running out though, and Exim with a headshot through that smoke. And there is Curtis Forging going down as well. It's just Kuva left, and Kuva looks content with just camping this corner. And there, he does get one kill, and that's going to be enough. He's had more than enough, and he can just move on with his life and do other things now, like chilling at B. 9-3 the scoreline. So right now, it's still looking very one-sided, and there's still another buy for the Terrorists. And if they lose this one, they can still buy. They will still be able to buy, and that's the reality of it. So the Terrorists really have no super huge rush to try and win the day, win things out right here and now. HGH don't have to fret. They don't have to worry. Zender coming up hard. He's showing really how many glories he has, and I can tell you that that's not very many. As he does die though, but still. It's the ball that counts. Skitton going to get one. Leg shots onto Artie there, as Artie falls as well. Skitton throwing the grenade over. That's going to be the cue to go for it as the flashes pop. Here comes Skitton. Here comes his teammate. Exum is going for it. One behind the truck though. Skitton with some great team play, covering his teammates back there. Gets the kill. The plant goes down. And once again, the defensive setup. Spamming away into that library now. Has no respect for literature at all, this Skitton guy. And oh my god, please don't tell me that one of those players walked into it, or into the spam. Skitton, spamming away, still. I'm falling asleep here now, there's nothing going on. There's a guy reading a book in the library. Skitton's just chilling there, and it's making me fall asleep. What's happening? Skitton gonna... oh, he doesn't even die from the explosion there. I didn't know he could even stand there and not fall. He does get left on 11 points of health though, but yeah, pretty standard stuff there. As at least the CTs are educating themselves. I mean, that's what the library's for, right? Self-education. You guys should all be using libraries. Although it's in the age of the internet nowadays, it's like people don't read stuff. They don't read books anymore. So really worrying. But looks like they're going to be switching manually here. And as we can see, HGH still playing out the rest of this half. And it's 11-3, and it's looking super strong for them as they have a free Exum and Skitton pushing hard on this second mid side as Python and Mazaki work the mid angle, and Zender's over on the banana side, and Artie is left on apartments by himself. But Curtis Forging and P2 are together here, so this could be very surprising for Python and Skitton as they actually do end up pushing out. But here's Skitton with a great little smoke to cover that quad angle. So this might be perfect for them, and indeed it is. And Skitton's going to be able to get that kill with Pyth. And there's one player left there, P2, who has to back away. That could have been so good for the counter-terrorists, but just the way that HGH played that one was just perfect. And it managed, it was a perfect counter for it. And they're going to go with the double back as well. Those sneaky bastards there with that double back. Skitton and Mazaki, they don't even care. Kuva and Flo though, they're managing to rotate in tandem, and in tandem they will as they get the frags too. Oh my goodness. Mazaki now, he's left alone, he's got so much work to do, and the CTs pull out around, and that's going to be the first half. 11-4 is the score line for that one. So, 11-4. That's going to be quite the mountain to overcome for Team Bang. They're going to have to show us the explosiveness of the word bang. I mean, bang is I don't know if you guys are familiar with the word onomatopoeia, but bang is kind of like, is onomatopoeia. It's like a word that has like a sound that is meant to be a representative of the meaning of the word. So Team Bang, they have to show us their bang here, because so far we've only seen like a muffled sound that doesn't really mean too much, that only gets you 4 rounds in one half instead of something closer to 10 rounds, which is what a real bang will give you. But unfortunately that's not the way it's been going so far. And as we look at this round right now, Pyth and Mazuki look like they're in for some action on the defense. The HGH defensive departments. There is somewhat of a slow play going on over at second mid right now, and Artie's going to pick one up onto Pyth as Curtis holds that bomb like it's his own child, like a baby in his arms. Curtis with his friends over at second mid. Actually going to fall back through to the crawl space here. Looks like a double back is in order. As Flo pushes, obviously if Flo, this double back will work if Flo gets this pick onto this man. But no, Flo gets taken down by Zender, and Zender is going to ruin the plans for this double back for the T's here, as the element of surprise is gone. The pick is there, they're a man down. They have to reassess their options. And you can see the CTs moving back and forth. They know now that the Terrace aren't committing after all. And here they are going to commit to mid though, it looks like. And there's one pick from Exum as Curtis Fordream pushes around quad into A. No player on Apps or Big Pit. It's going to be Mazuki and Exum though with the kills. Kuva coming in as well with the trade. Zender coming in with the rotation, but it's just Kuva left now. He's the lone man standing versus 3. Can he do it? Glock in hand. Exum around the corner. Results in a dead Kuva. So this is really problematic for Team Bang because they just lost the pistol round and they are already so many rounds behind. Just look at it. Just look at the score difference. Look at the money difference. Things are very, very, very bad. Very dire, grim, dismal for Team Bang, as we have 3 CT players from HGH pushing or being a little bit aggressive. I guess Pipe wanted to just put himself. Oh, great little pick there with that P90 there. But yeah, Pipe just lending that hand just in case they were going to do a banana rush, but they didn't do it, so Pipe rotated back around. And excellent taking control of this mid area with this P90. And of course the Bison coming in from Zender to get some nice frags as well, and even some shotgun action as Exum gets the finish on the last remaining Terrace player. And that's 14-4 now, and they're so close to the victory here in this round of 16 for the FACEIT Saturday Weekly Spring Season Counter-Strike Global Offensive Cup. Of course, the teams all trying to gather up those points to make it to that season finale for the spring season, to be one of those 8 teams that can battle out for that $1,500 prize pool. And let's see how the Terrace play this one now, because they have at least a buy. It's not the best buy in the world, some Galils, some AK-47s, but it's going to have to do, because if they lose any more rounds, they are in just a lot of trouble. They just have to kiss their chances goodbye to stay alive in this tournament. We can see a slow setup. They're playing confidently here for picks, but HGH confident as well. As you can see on the overview, the movement is so interesting in this game. Team movement, how they set themselves up, how they cover each other, how they cover positions. You can see the smoke there on that angle at mid. And look how they are edging their way up slowly and slowly. Just edging their way. Waiting for that moment. There comes a grenade. And still nothing yet happening. We can see Flo and Banana just chilling. Kuva over at this position at bench. Holding that. And still we've got a hold from the CTs in the same positions. And look, Terrace are gathering up now. And as we switch onto P2, we can see that they're actually falling back, going for the double back here to Flo's position. I guess Flo pushed all the way to cart, and so that's going to give them a good position to just push into the site, get the smoke down. Flo indeed gets the smoke down, gets taken down by Zender, the guardian of the fountain. As we move on to Zender again, we can see him spamming. Oh, it takes down so many players. Great spray control from Zender there to clean up that rush and take the round, and that's 14-4 now, or 15-4 now. And there's only one more. It's match point for HGH, and they have done some fantastic work so far, and it's looking like it's all paying off for them, as they just have that one more round to push themselves all the way to the quarterfinals of this cup. And of course, I mean, overtime is possible. You can get overtime, but look at the mountain they have to climb to achieve it. It is insurmountable, as Artie witnesses the takedown of his teammate there, as Flo even falls to the ground, and Kuva as well. They're all just falling left and right. They're all plague, victims of some kind of plague, just dropping like flies, and there is going to be the round. And that's going to be it, 16 to 14. So that's pretty awesome result from HGH. They showed some good form there. And the players are still sticking around the server because they I don't know what they want to do. They're just warming. I don't know what they're doing. They want to shoot each other, I guess. I guess that's typically why people play Counter-Strike. They want to shoot one another. Seems like a reasonable thing to do when playing Counter-Strike. I cannot blame them. And HGH have been looking in some good form, and they could be real contesters for the top 4 of today's cup, maybe even to make the finals. In the last weekend, they really did very well. Just shooting around it, and I hope you guys have been enjoying the Counter-Strike action so far. And of course, if you are new to FACEIT TV, you can expect this kind of action from us every week on Saturday. Every week, every Saturday for the spring season, we will have Counter-Strike Global Offensive Cups hosted on the FACEIT platform. You can find it on FACEIT.com. And of course, there we go. These guys had a good game, but it was HGH that won out. And that's going to be it for now from HGH, but hopefully we'll see them later on in the tournament. I really want to see how they progress. And we're going to go to the next game, but of course, first of all, we'll take a break. But before we do go to a break, I'll just remind you guys that if you want to hit us up on Twitter, we are just FACEIT on Twitter. If you want to check out some of the cool merchandise we have on Facebook, you can go to FACEIT Community on Facebook. Always have trouble, it's a bit of a tongue twister almost for me. And of course, FACEIT.com is our YouTube channel. If you want to see any videos, we've got a lot of Quake videos up on there, and some VODs and so on and so forth. Our top 5 videos for Quake, if you want to check those out, they're really cool. Very, very good videos indeed, really nice to watch. So we'll go to a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be back with more action here from the FACEIT TV studio with Counter-Strike Global Offensive.